Oh, bloody traffic. Bloody traffic. Ugh. Oh, little Jinxie's having a little bark down the road. Little Jinxie. Beautiful little dog. Another real quick one. Real quick. Stands. Sorry, scars. There's, before I start, there's an S over there. It looks like a dollar sign, but it's not. It says Swenson or Svensson. We've always pronounced it Swenson. One of my brothers that's in a managerial role pronounces it Svensson for the simple reason it's spelled SV, not SW. But I've always known it as Swenson, and that's what I'll continue to do. But I'm not in I sort of am in a bit of a managerial role, managing my own little business. Oh, that's great. Scars. I've got scars all over me. That one healing up beautifully. I've got them everywhere. And one, hey Frankie, they're chewing their bones, I love it. Scars. So you can't see it, and I'm going to have a shave this weekend because I've got to go to a 50th, Carlsy and I. I've got a scar through there from a bike crash I had planted the ground. In New Year's Eve, 1995 was the day I done it, on a left-hand corner. Tried to get to the corner. We're up dirt bike riding up the bush, about 6 or 8 of us. But off I goes, because it was always a race back then to see who could get floating along the best. I don't give a rat's ass now, not even a rat's ass. Hey Frank, stop that. So I tried to get to the left-hander before John Gillies. Now John Gillies was a local, a semi-local, Sunshine Coast, lived in Maloney as a child, as a young buck. Johnny's 50, I guess Corinne, 53, 54 now. And I tried to beat him through the left-hander, didn't I? I certainly did. I tried my best. Just went in a little bit too hot. Just went in too quick, as you do all the time in the bush. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it's a crash, this one was a bad crash. High-sided, and last thing I remember, going through the air high-siding, I'm going like this. And then I went like this, and I swept my wings back because I was going at the speed of sound, so I had to have a delta wing set up, but I was a swing wing like an F111, and I was close to the ground like an F111, also known as the pig. So then I swept my wings forward, and I come in on a crash landing. This is all bullshit. Last thing I remember is flying through the air like Superman. I don't remember anything more. I was knocked out for about 3 minutes, I think. I had a scar, which I'll show you when I have a shave. Down there's a big piece of flesh ripped out. 30 stitches later, and as you know, I love talking. I had 2 mouths. How good could it get? 2 mouths, except the second one didn't work real well. Once I come to from this little bike incident, I said to the boys, I was Echo Beach, mate. I don't know, that's Martha and the Muffins, and that's Far Away in Time. That's Echo Beach, Far Away in Time. That's how I was. That's what we say when things aren't working. We're at Echo Beach, and I was at Echo Beach. The boys said, well, I said, what's going on? What's going on? They said, I've had a bit of a crash, Mick. You've had a little bit of a crash. You've got a bit of a cut in your chin. And I said, whereabouts? And I went like that, and my finger went straight through. And they said, get your bloody finger out of that cut. I'll never forget it. Get your bloody finger out of that cut. But they all thought I was dead because at the time I was out to it, and I was in blady grass and I was face down, and I was doing like, when you cut a chook's head off and it bloody just continues to jump around for a bit, headless. Well, I was doing that, and when they said there was blood all through the grassy ass, and then, this is going quick, this long story, short story's becoming long, then they turned me over, and they just said there was blood all through me goggles, all on the inside, there was all blood coming out of through the vents in the helmet. And they said, we think Sweno's dead. I think Mick's they said, we think Mick's dead. And then after a while I come to. So yes, but that was that. But scars, it's unbelievable the amount of stitches I've had in this little body over the years. And really that's the biggest motorcycle crash one, but it's now down to skin cancers. But I'm going to leave it at that. I just wanted to say, once I'll show you the scar, and it was pretty bad actually, because I've got photos of it, but my younger brother Trev, that's 50, he come into the hospital because they'd heard I'd had a crash and they hadn't sewn me up yet. And I looked at Trev, I said, oh, hey Trev, and I had a shocking headache. I give the neck a real good kink as I hit the deck. He said I was very lucky I didn't break my neck. But I had a look at old Trev, and he looked at me and he said, oh Mick. Then I see him go white, and then he walked outside. I'll never forget that. But anyhow, that's the way it is, isn't it? That's what we got. What a beautiful day. So I better pull finger, like I said, but I just wanted to do one on scars, and my wife hates this. She hates it, and I love it. I love it, yes, it does stink with sweat and sunburn cream and everything else, but I'm gonna get into it. I just wanted to say that. So there's your second video for the day, second vlog, too long a vlog. And there's my mum and dad on their wedding day, which you've all seen, and I've talked about many a time. So away I go. Throw a work shirt on, throw some pants on. I've got pants on, but I mean long pants. Thank Christ I've got pants on. And no one would want to see that. Only my wife, of course. So I'm going to leave that. Sweno Mick. It's going to be a double thumbs up Friday. It's been a great week. And I am bloody starting to really shake a lot these days. I can't, it's getting worse. So I actually really want to talk to the doctor about that. But that's about as good as I can hold it at the moment. And it's a bloody bastard. Or as a bloke by the name of Bob Armstrong that used to drive Dad's D6, he used to say, fucking bloody Barkle, fucking bloody Barkle. And that was effing bloody Barkle, effing bloody bastard. Sweno Mick, you'll have a lovely day. God, I could have been a movie star with a head like this, couldn't I? Not. Sweno Mick out.